Hi, I'm Howard Tucker, and we're back with Tucker Business and Travel. And today we get to talk about my hometown, Philadelphia, and all the magical things that are going on there. This is a very special year, and I have a very special guest with us, Maurice Goodman, who knows all things Philadelphia, and he's going to give us some updates on some of the happenings and what's going on. And one of the big things, as you know, is the Rocky statue. So, for all those around the world who may not know, Rocky is the man. And a lot, you say, how many people come to visit Rocky, Maurice?
4 million.
4 million. That's how strong a presence Rocky is. So, I want to welcome Maurice, and Maurice is going to give us an update on what Rocky's doing and the plans for Rocky going forward. Maurice, welcome.
Thank you, Howard, for having me. I really appreciate it. This is a treat. Nothing like being able to have a moment where we can talk Philadelphian with an original Philadelphian like you based out there in Brazil. So it's awesome to be able to do this. So here we are. Rocky, the movie, as many people know, was shot mostly in Philadelphia. And it is its 50th anniversary. It was shot in 1976. It won Academy Awards. It was really an amazing feel-good, can-do movie where you feel like you want to do something. You just have to believe in yourself and reach deep. It was that movie, and it resonated all the way out until today. Now, Rocky's a fictional character, right? So there he is in the picture here in the caption, looking over Philadelphia. Rocky was not a real person. Of course, he was a fictional character. But in Philadelphia and around the world, he is known by millions, visited by 4 million people, better known as 2 times more people than visit the Liberty Bell.
Wow.
The Liberty Bell. And
Wow.
that particular statue we're looking at is Sylvester Stallone's personal Rocky statue. That's his personal statue. There's another one down at the base, better known as the street level, which has now been removed and is now going into the Philadelphia Art Museum. They're actually going to, because of the fact that you had 4 million people that would travel around the world, run up the steps of Art Museum, which is that
Absolutely.
classic scene where you see
Absolutely.
Rocky run up the steps. There's 72 of them, to be specific. And they go to see that scene, do that move. And the key, Rocky, is going up into the museum because the Philadelphia Museum people figured, well, hold on. If we've got 4 million people coming to see a fictional character
Right.
at my building, why can't I have them come into my building? So they brought Rocky into the building. And from April 25th of this year, 2026, until August, there is going to be a Rocky and Monuments exhibition. It's literally called Rising Up.
Inside the museum.
Right. It's literally going to be inside the museum. So they're finally figured out if you can't beat them, join them.
Join them. Yeah.
Bring Rocky inside the museum and do an exhibition around him. And so the name of the exhibition is going to be Rising Up, Rocky and the Making of Monuments. That's the actual exhibition.
That's fair. That's fair.
And so that's going to be.
So they're using Rocky bait in order to get folks in to see the Rembrandts and the Monets and all the rest of those things, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Which was brilliant marketing. And again, can't beat them, join them.
Absolutely.
So if 4 million people are outside of my house, maybe I can get 5-10%
So
of
what
them
happens when
inside
all
my
4
house.
million start running through the museum? Anybody think about that? Anybody have any qualms about that, or is it just just chaos is good? What
Well, if they're paying customers, nobody's mad.
Nobody's mad. Well, absolutely. Well, I'm Fly Now is going to be the theme song, and so got to fly now, got to make it. Yeah, why not? Eye
Right,
of the
right.
Tiger, all those things. Though, is there a Mr. T statue going to go up or no?
So the Rocky statue, the one that's going inside of the museum, once again, it was on street level. The one we're seeing here is at the top of the steps, right? So literally 2 statues. So now the one at the base, the one at the street level goes inside.
Right.
It will be replaced by a statue of Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier will be the replacement, who indeed is the real Rocky, right? So if you can think of how Rocky carried himself how he was going about the business of being a champion. Joe Frazier did exactly those things.
And he was
And
an
so
underdog. He was an underdog versus Ali a couple of times, wasn't he?
in
Manila?
1971, and when he beat Ali, the
Yeah,
statue is built off of the moment that Joe Frazier knocks out Ali in that
yeah,
1971 fight.
yeah.
And so that's going at the base, going at the street level, and people will then get to see an actual historical boxing figure who Rocky